We're now going to look at how the amount of water affects how the colour appears on the page. So I'm going to have a go using this green shade just here. I'm just going to take a little bit of that with a little bit of water on my brush. So it's quite easy to brush on. I get a reasonable amount of colour on there, and it's easy to blend on my page. Now I'm going to have a go at using more water. So I'm going to add more water. And what you need to be careful of, and here you can see that I'm losing some of my pigment, and I need to be careful that I'm not going to make my paper too wet. What you will find is if you use too much water and continue to paint over that part on your page, you might end up with holes in your paper. But you also need to be careful, if you're not using any water at all, it'll be quite hard to use your brush to spread that across the page. So I'm going to have a go at this colour, which I haven't used before. And you'll notice it's quite scratchy. Again, I'll show you another one I haven't used before. I haven't used this shade of red just here. I'm going to go on with hardly any water at all. Oh, you can really see it with that colour there. How scratchy it is. It's very difficult for me to use my brush to blend that across the page. I'll have another go at that now. A little bit more water this time. Making sure that my brush isn't dripping wet. I'm going to have a go just underneath. Much smoother now. Much easier for me to brush that across the page, but not too wet that I'm going to end up with soggy paper with holes in. So have an explore with the amount of water, see how it affects the colour, and see how it affects how it appears on the paper.